been thinking about this all day.
Yeah, he texted me about number 4.
That fourth one?
Yeah. He's like, I'm forgetting. I'm like,
So I got a quick question. All right, I just got a quick question here. So as you turn, actually do that. I want to look at something real quick. Right there. Question. Do you do that because you're more comfortable doing it that way, or you just decided that that's how it works?
It brings it closer and I have more control.
Okay, just ask. Because I know we discussed it. I know we discussed it at certain points. So the reason I'm asking is because this here is fine. There's boom here like that. You can also, if you want, you can go over the top of it and control it.
oh my gosh.
Yeah, see that, yes. So I didn't know if maybe I had mentioned something about here and not here, or here and, you know, regardless. But if you do it here, you're really gonna jack them up. And see, I don't ever have to move that hand.
Oh my gosh.
You know, at that point, because if I have it here like this, and I tend to do it a lot like this as well. Okay, so when I spin them around here, see, my hand rolls, boom.
With the above, you can manipulate both the elbow and the shoulder.
Yes, yes. And you don't have to, your hand doesn't have to slide under it. So when this I like. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with this one. Here, boom, and then here's the hit, and then there's that. Now when I go over top, like this,
I feel like,
Yeah.
see here,
Ask her.
yeah, I don't have to ever,
now.
I don't, well, with the hand on top, you don't ever have to move it.
Yeah.
And you can still strike. If I go here, I don't ever have to move this hand. And when I bring it in here like this here can still elbow you. Boom, right there. And see how my hand here doesn't have to move. But I am on the elbow, so you gotta be really careful. And then this is when you throw the Aikido. Now this is really gonna hurt somebody because you stay on the elbow the whole time, and you might actually pull their elbow out of socket and out of joint as you do that turn.
Now this isn't Aikido.
Yes.
But if you're up here, you also have the opportunity to use
Oh,
this.
yes, yes.
Instead of here, you gotta,
Yes, yes,
it's just, it'd be a pain.
yes.
His arm's in my way of hurting it.
Which is one reason why I think, you know, I've kind of gotten to this, because it's less damaging and it's more Aiki. And I don't have to worry about being so
So
mean.
do that over here, do the other over.
Well, eventually, once your belt changes to a darker color, then we'll start putting meanness in it. So it gets worse and worse the higher you go. So, all right, that's all. That's.
Yeah, I like the twist. For me, it's more of a
Yeah.
an Indian burn. Yeah, and right here. And I'm getting
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that little, this here, right here, really takes a lot of the effort out of it, because if I hold it here, I have to force him, and I'm gonna have to put pressure on his elbow, which I'm not saying is a bad thing. But if I turn it like I'm gonna do a Shiho, and then I can just allow my arm to sit here, and he has to kind of go that way, because he doesn't have a choice. So there's tons and tons of ways to do it to make it really work and to make it really nasty. We're learning them so that we know them, but we don't actually have to do them right now. So.
Just learn the basics.
Yes. Good.
It's too close, but it still works.
Well, as long as it still works. It wasn't horrible. step with the inside. There you go, turn tight, there you go, boom. There you go, yeah. So when you grab, whichever arm you grab, that's the side you're gonna pull back with. So I draw you back and you're here. And as you're here, I just step forward. Tighten. So if you grab my left, I'm going to draw in with my left. Maybe. It's a good sign though. It means you're actually really thinking about it. So.
I even still kind of put the twist on that one. When he's grabbing, I'm going, here.
Oh yes, absolutely.
I'm there.
Yeah. Well, and again, this is designed because we do it static.
Yeah.
We have to actually, but it's actually designed for you to be pushing. Yes, boom. So, or I grab him. Let's just assume I grab him, and then he pushes in on me. You know, so these are all really designed on his aggression towards you. We're just not putting that aggression into it until we get the movements down.
It's just how bad does the other guy want to get hurt?
Exactly. How bad does the other guy want to get hurt? That's absolutely true. There you go. It's like you were headed to that Yonkyo.
As I was in that stage, I was thinking I was doing something off, but if you see, you know.
See, that's really close. Go ahead and turn. Go ahead and, if you turn, you didn't have to stop there. Yeah. And there's the Yonkyo again.
Yeah.
That's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. You got really close. You stay right here, just right here. So when you turn, you're gonna really be tight up along here like this. So just a little bit here, boom.
Throw your waist right to
There you go. So you can be close. Got it. There you go. You can be close here. And see, when I turn, I can still kind of get it in there, but it tightens you up a little bit when I want to push. So if I want to get you off balance, I'm not really in the greatest position because I'm right here. Now I could take the front leg and scoot it over where I want it anyways, because I'm wanting to move you out of place, or I can move my other leg back a little bit. It doesn't technically really matter. Got it. So if I get too close here, and I turn and I realize it, then I say, oh, well, help, right? Toshi's right there, so I just with the bra. Yeah, we're gonna have to get that basket for socks. If you lose a sock in class, it goes in the basket.
Stay there.
Stop right there. Instead of normally you're right here, try to take like a half step more just to be. Got it. Straight across, there you go. Good. And you see that little front leg ride. We get to play with it later. Good.
I was thinking something else when you were doing it earlier. When you're just kind of doing this, too close. I was like, that's.
Oh, it's yes. You go straight into a Gokyo or yeah. There's a million different things. So like I've always said, you never make a mistake sometimes your brain tells your body to do something that you're not.
What am I doing here that I can do that? Is there something in the transition from here? Or am I stepping on the foot?
No, you're not stepping with the front foot. So this hand's coming here, and this leg is going to come across over here. Okay? And then I just tie it. I see. And of course, this hand is here. So when I tie it, then it releases here.
I'm thinking about the, you mentioned it before, where you have this arm behind you before you turn
Yes,
and
yes,
get that into it.
yes.
And then instead of that, this one you're turning in as.
Well, you're still going.
Yes,
You're still going behind it. I'm here, and then I turn. And okay, so if you notice, I didn't actually draw back with this leg, but I did adjust it a little bit. So I'm here, now behind it, and now I turn like this. Now I'm like this here. This leg is going to drag back just a smidgen so that I can align myself. Boom. But I don't draw that all the way back unless I plan on dragging back with me. Just not the way the technique works. We're not dragging it back with us. Ikyo
Let's think
Sono
about that. Yeah, you need Ichi backwards.
Yes.
You got that up as an EKO, you're going, never mind.
Yes. So once I'm setting here, and let's say I, for some reason, decided to actually draw that back and bring this all the way back here like this, you can actually work that Ichi like that.
Oh, yeah. I told you.
Yeah.
That was going through my mind. I was like,
And as you draw them back, so I'm here, and as I draw him back, I decide to Tinkon here.
yep.
Yeah.
I even see the 10 cons.
Yeah,
I'm like, oh
yeah.
gosh, that would.
That would really hurt. Especially if I decided to go to the ground and he would go backwards over my leg, and that